Our special guest on the show this morning is Tumelo. Tumelo, thanks for your time and thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much.
What happened?
Usually what happened there was very terrible. Actually, like on the week before we got shot, I had terrible feelings of what's going on. Like I had these visions of something was going to happen to me, but kind of like ignored it. Then it went on and went on until on the 19th of June. As we were busy patrolling on the side, we were told to go to the other side. That side is situated next to the Zamazamas in Block 8. And there's a lot of, mountains where they washed away for the gold. And there's a lot of cables on that side. And I told my colleague that today, my man, we're not going to go there and patrol that side. Because I had a feeling that something's going to happen. But like, because no work is work. I couldn't have told my boss that I cannot go to work today because I'm feeling like this. Because some people, they don't believe in some spiritual things. Then I saw these two guys wearing the Basudu blankets with their paragloves. Hey, my man, I don't know what happened there. I just saw it. But first time, in the movies, you see a pump gun, that big one.
Yeah.
You see the flames. I just lifted the table because my colleague was about to stand up.
Sure.
But that bullet that hit me there on my left cheek, they're supposed to have killed my employee.
Sure.
My colleague said, as soon as they shot me on my left cheek, I wrestled with those Zamazamas. They shot him, 2 holes at the back. Then the other one, that bullet went through on my right side and it lodged on my spine. My C1 and C2 spine are damaged.
So you've got a life partner, 2 kids, but this unfortunately has changed your life in so many ways. You got shot and they were worried about your chances, right?
Very much. Because even at Netcare, they were surprised that the guy was shot in the head and he survived. Because the bullet went straight here. But by God's grace, God decided to turn the bullet to come and lodge on my spine.
My gosh.
And now the sad part about my life is that even before I got a job, it took me 10 years to get a job.
And then this happened.
2021,
I'm so sorry.
I was working Pick and Pay for 3 months. I left it there. Then in December, I got this one. As I got this one, I'm like, I got my progress. So after 10 years now, I've got to get up. I got myself a job now. 6 months down the line, I get shot.
Sure. I'm so sorry this happened to you, and it's so incredibly topical and in the news right now. The problem we have in this country when it comes to illegal miners.
Yes. I don't understand how come, even now I'm watching the news now, they are telling us that they are spending almost $1 million trying to save the Zamazamas. Like how can they could spend so much money trying to build up the security guards and help them instead of helping these criminals? Empower
the security guards.
You see?
I'm so sorry this happened, but this obviously has changed your life in such a way and it's made it very, very hard for you to work right now.
Even now, the doctors declared me unfit because when I'm struggling mostly to sit longer, even when I sleep, because a neck is a neck. You need to turn it at night. Because even now, since I was struggling with my salaries and payments with compensation fund, I can't even buy myself things that will actually assist me with my neck.
And this compensation fund, the UIF and that kind of stuff, does it take time?
I completed my document, I think it was March. I gave them all my documents. Then they said they will stop my salaries that I was receiving. I sent emails and I fought with them. There was this other lady there. We even writing such huge emails. That email that I wrote, it was an explosive email. They became so angry and they said, Mr. Tao is very rude. I said, no, I'm not rude. How can I be rude? Like, how do you feel going to work knowing that you're not even going to do your job there? End of the month, you get paid for not doing what? Nothing.
Leaving you in this situation.
You see?
How old are your kids now?
The other one is 7, the other one is 9.
7 and 9, yes. So you need to be there as a father, as a provider, a caregiver, and it's really hard for you to do that.
It's a lot, because even now, the thing that's frustrated me a lot, because we come to the transport and the school fees and so forth, I couldn't do those things. Even some of the drivers, they dropped out my kids from not paying their transport. Even now, there's this other guy that I owe at least 2.8. He's a driver. He left my kids last year because he said his money's going to go up. He said, because now your money is too much. Let's just stop there. Then I went to the other one because I was changing drivers all the time.
Sure.
The other one was, I was owing like 4,000 rent. He stopped me. The last one, I don't even owe him that much. I owe him 1.5. And that one does not take nonsense. He said he wants this money.
Shame, yeah.
Whether high or low, he said he wants this money. Otherwise, he even threatened me that he's going to take action. Now, what kind of action? I don't know with action now.
What is your road forward? What does it look like? Can you work again?
I would like to go back to work, but now with the sufferings of the electric shock and the headaches that I'm getting every morning, now it's a problem for me. Even when I walk, like you see, when I sit along, my neck bends too much.
It's a tough time for you, and the very least we can do is to try and make it just a little bit easier. And I often say that it maybe just gets the ball rolling because you never know who listens. Did you say before you became a security guard, where did you work?
I went to Pick and Pay for 3 months.
Well, the weird thing is that Pick and Pay is back in your life because Pick and Pay, they are our Good Morning Angels festive edition partners. They've partnered with us, creating moments of magic. This festive season is Pick and Pay, and I'm hoping that they can do the same for you. Nothing can replace that was taken from you. Nothing can make that evening, that horrible night better. I'm so sorry that it happened to you. I really am. But I know that you want to be there for your family, your 2 young kids. Pick and Pay will assist you with food, groceries, clothing for the festive season and New Year to the value of 35,000 Rand.
Thank you very much.
So they at least want to make sure that when it comes to the food, when it comes to clothing and stuff for you and the kids, that 35,000 Rand, I hope, will make a bit of a difference and make it easier for you. And you never know who's listening. You never know who's listening. Something tells me, goodness sake, you need good news in your life. And I really hope that more good news comes from this visit to Festive Edition Good Morning Angels.
Thank you very much, sir.
You are most welcome. All the best for the future.
Thank you very much, sir.
Breakfast with Martin Bester. Your morning family.